Kalhala, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, double honors to GMS who told me this truth. John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So we've got a story from the Daily Mail. CDC and FDA say they're investigating possible link between the boost and strokes in seniors over age of 65, but officials have no concerns at this time. So health officials are investigating whether the updated boost increases the risk of stroke in people over the age of 65. CDC said their surveillance system flagged a link between the new jump shot and a higher risk of an ischemic stroke 3 to 4 weeks post jump shot. So officials said other systems put in place to track jump shot injuries have not found a similar link, which makes them believe it is a statistical anomaly rather than a true cause for alarm. So although the totality of the data currently suggests that it is very unlikely that the signal represents a true clinical risk, we believe it is important to share this information with the public, as we have in the past when one of our safety monitoring system detects a signal. A joint statement from the CDC and FDA said. I mean, it's not really going to help people that have already taken it. Here we've got a chart which says the CDC reports that 31 million jump shots have been administered to Americans since it was first approved by officials at the end of August. It has been the most popular updated jump shot dose to this point. So that orange one. So the stroke, also known as brain ischemia, is caused by blockages in the arteries that carry blood to the brain. The possible link between ZER's jump shot and the elevated stroke risk was detected by CDC, real-time surveillance. So it's just reiterating. So these jump shots are meant to bolster protection against infection and slow the spread of the many emerging forms of the variant. Both the CDC and FDA continue to recommend that everyone aged 6 months and older stay up to date with their jump shots despite this warning. White House officials have pushed these jump shots in recent months and expressed disappointments in the relatively low uptick of them in the population. If you had an infection before July or your last jump shot was before this update in September, your protection against this new one is probably not that great. So they basically got you on this Windows operating system where you get your updates every so often. But the largest proportion of people who have received the jump shot so far could be at an increased stroke risk. So it probably seems that people that haven't had the latest jump shot, they're going to say, oh, well, these people are expiring suddenly because they didn't have the protection. So that potentially could be something that is going to be used and pushed more. More than 700,000 Americans suffer a stroke each year. It accounts for almost 90% of all strokes. A stroke is fatal in up to 20% of cases. Even survivors are often left with permanent brain damage, which leads leads to speech, vision, and mobility issues, among other things. Early last year, the CDC warned that young males who had received the jump shot, either the Zer or the Modern jump shot, were at an increased risk of suffering heart inflammation. The agency warned that myocarditis was appearing more frequently in males 16 and older within 7 days of receiving the jump shot. Shalom.